we can actually improve our own creativity. It is a skill. People think creativity is this gift which you're born with and you can't improve, but you can. Can anyone explain quickly what Pavlov did with his dog?
Stimulus response.
Pavlov stimulated the dog, he rang a bell and he fed the dog. But he took the food away, kept ringing the bell, but the dog was so used to the association of the bell and the food, the dog would salivate. So, in fact, what you can do is really get into your mind, find a time that you were happy, find a time that you were creative, and really try and anchor that. And then when you need to be creative again, ring that little bell in your mind and bring those feelings back to life. Oh, has anyone ever seen a space monster? Has anyone been abducted by aliens? Hands up. Anyone been? So, no one's actually seen a space monster, but yet we can quite happily draw them because we take elements that we're quite familiar with already. Our brain is fantastic at telling us, yeah, this is what we do. We're going to make a pattern and we're going to stick with it. Our brain isn't very good at saying, right, I'm going to break that established pattern. So what we need to do is break out of these routines by finding new patterns. My chair is one-legged, and I've also put some nice little spikes on the seat here. Now, honest opinions, please. Can anyone tell me what they honestly think about my chair? They could be retractable. Stop the cat getting on them. Maybe even reserve a seat in your favourite coffee house. You go along, you swipe your card, and your seat, the spikes go down.
Could you have it with a remote control so if you don't like somebody, you just go.
it could be a trick seat. Yes. Well, here's an idea. What if you're in a meeting, you want to put out lots of chairs? You could actually simply run a fitting down the floor which has regular holes in them. And all you can do is go and plug in your chairs. So what we've started with is a really stupid design, but we've been able to actually pick out the positives and make it something which can work, and can work in different circumstances. I've got a little puzzle for you here. For those that have seen it before, and you know who you are, I want everyone here to give me an idea of how I can connect these 9 dots with 3 straight lines.
3 straight lines, yeah.
3 straight lines.
Straight-ish.
Straight-ish, yeah. That was Thank you very much. So, what Christine has done is effectively, she's gone outside the box. We make up rules for ourselves. So we think we've actually got to stick within the actual bounds of the box of dots. We might even think we have to go through the centre of the dots. I'm going to go one step further. Can anyone tell me how you might connect all these dots with just one line? Yeah, sure.
A really fat line.
Really fat line. So just a big line which goes across them all. One big line, fantastic. You can tear them all up, stick them all in a straight line. You can actually fold the paper over. So we're going from 2 dimensions to 3 dimensions. Then all you do is you just do one line all the way around, and you connect all the dots. You might even be able to fold it over 3 times one way, 3 times the other way, and then just kind of stab a pen through it, and that would actually connect all the dots. We are creatures of habit, we are victims of routine, and if we don't actually broaden ourselves, we're stuck with the same information base. So we can't make new associations, we can't make new connections. However, inspiration is literally all around us. We can find connections from the most random of things, and we can piece them together. Both quite difficult to handle unless you've got an experience with them. I'm sure.
Fine.
Sorry?
And fine.
And fine, exactly. They fall into small gaps, so you might have quite a niche website.
Both be attacked by viruses.
Both be attacked by viruses, and maybe they both contain poisonous content. So,
They can both shed their skin and change.
absolutely, they can both shed. They can both change the layout.
Some snakes can eat goats, can't they? So they contain a huge amount of content.
Huge amount of content. Brilliant, brilliant. What if I were to now ask how a snake can actually help improve a website? What we're now trying to do is take the features, the functions, the associations, and then bridge that with our website to try and make it actually useful.
The snake finds its way through small holes and ends up in other areas. So therefore you can use links on your website to take you through to different areas.
Brilliant.
Of your clients.
Could snakes give you an extra few bytes in your memory?
I like it, yes.
Snakes have the ability to startle.
Yeah, so you want to actually start to actually get people's attention right away.
And to mesmerise.
Yes, very nice.